Greetings from the North Woods of Michigan's Upper Peninsula. I'm Natasha, your plant-centered lifestyle guide, and you're tuned in to my weekly video where I provide tips and inspiration and food for thought for those of you on your plant-centered journey. So recently, I have been receiving a lot of questions from people who are asked questions themselves about their plant-centered way of eating. And maybe I should be more clear. These folks are challenging their plant-centered way of eating, and they're curious how to respond. They know how they feel personally, but being able to articulate that back to someone who is challenging them can be very difficult. And one such issue is when someone says, well, you're killing plants, and plants have feelings too. And you kind of go, okay, well, on one level you think, well, that's ridiculous, but how do I make a comeback? Well, it's really quite simple. It's like comparing apples and oranges to say that the life of a plant and the life of an animal should in any way be compared as being the same. Because an animal is a living, breathing organism that has a central nervous system. And with that comes the ability to sense and to feel pain. Now, if you're someone who is religious or spiritual, you also may believe that that animal with the central nervous system also has a soul, whereas the plant, in either case, simply does not experience pain at all in the same way that a sentient being, and when you hear that term, it means that there is a level of awareness, the ability to feel pain and emotion. So if someone says that to you, well, what about the plants? Again, all that means is that they're trying to justify their way of life and their way of eating and are trying to trip you up because perhaps the conversation is making them feel uncomfortable. Maybe they feel backed into a corner, or maybe they truly are just trying to defend their way of eating to you and are someone that needs you to see their point of view. But regardless, again, animals have a central nervous system. They have the ability to feel pain. If you believe that they have a soul, that's something else that you can bring up. And really, when it comes down to it, comparing a plant to an animal, not even in the same category. All right, well, I hope this has given you some food for thought and also some information and a way to talk to people about this subject. Hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.